All right, how's it going, everybody? Let's go over Johnny Cage. It says 21st century action hero Johnny Cage. Like many stars before him, Johnny became addicted to his fame. He came to measure his self worth by his fans' adoration and their praise of him on social media. But with his star now fading, Johnny is fighting an uphill battle to remain relevant. He joins Liu Kang's Earthrealm champions, hoping that it will provide his career and his fame a desperately needed boost. Okay, so that's pretty cool. It's not too far from the Johnny Cage that we know, except for the part where it seems like he's trying to remain relevant, like he's really dropping out of the game. So probably out of his prime. And it said 21st century action hero. So we got a lot of what we see today where people are chasing their fame through social media. As it says, he came to measure his self-worth by his fans' adoration and their praise of him on social media. So he's probably going to be somebody heavily into social media, a lot like Cassie Cage was in Mortal Kombat 11, always taking pictures and posting it and everything else. And somehow he thinks that helping this battle will give him a boost to his career. It might make his name better if people even know about the battle to save Earthrealm, but it boosting his career. I'm not sure why he thinks that, because his career is specifically in movies. Well, hold on, let me read this again. Actually, it says like many stars before him, Johnny Cage became maybe it says an action hero. So maybe he's looking at the fact that even though he's into movies, majority of his movies or all his movies are specifically either a stuntsman or maybe more like Jackie Chan, where he does his own stunts, and I guess you can throw in Tom Cruise into that same category, but with a martial arts level. So maybe he feels if more people see just how awesome he can be throughout the rest of the world in real life situations with his action and his fighting, that that'll open up more opportunities for him. So yeah, as I said, there's not really much to that one other than showcasing that he will be joining Earthrealm's champions that Liu Kang is building together. So we're gonna shoot over to Kung Lao as well. It says youthful warrior and dreams of glory, Kung Lao. Born and raised in the village of Fing Fingjian, I'm sure I botched that up. Kung Lao has spent his life toiling in the field. It has been an honorable life, if not a glorious one. Kung Lao's greatest fear is that his life will amount to nothing. He prays fervently that he will be called to do something bigger. His prayers are answered when he is asked to join the champions of Earthrealm. As a warrior fighting for its honor, Kung Lao knows that his victories will be long remembered. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably my least exciting bio. I've been wanting them to do something, well, pun intended, great with Kung Lao, just like they always tease with the great Kung Lao. However, we never got that, and I thought they were giving us the great Kung Lao in this story, and it's not. It's regular Kung Lao. However, it still seems to be the Kung Lao who's just wanting to amount to something bigger, but isn't already. He's not like this chosen person, it seems anyway, but more if he has this desire. Now, maybe that desire is coming from a chosen, deeper resolution when it comes to life and destiny. Maybe that is the reason why he has these dreams of glory, as it calls it. I just hope they do something good with Kung Lao and big with Kung Lao, where he's not just this character that constantly wants to do great things and gets killed off, and it's a whole shebang over and over and over. If we can stop killing off Kung Lao early into these timelines, that will be great. But we also see he will be part of the champions of Earthrealm. Specifically, he will be asked to join, obviously, by Liu Kang, who had a brother type relationship with him in the old timeline. So, of course, that's the person he's going to go to in this one. How Kung Lao and Liu Kang's relationship will work out as brothers or not, I'm not sure, because it's different when you're growing up together in the Shaolin monks compared to, well, one is supposed to be this godlike deity and the other is from a village. You know, he's about as down to earth as you can get. And that's just going to be interesting to see how their relationship pans out in this new timeline. It says that his greatest fear is that his life will amount to nothing. He prays fervently that he will be called to do something bigger. And then what do you know? Their so-called, the god, if you will, of this timeline ends up answering that call, I guess. So I guess that's what they're gonna kind of play into. I would just think Liu Kang would look out for his boy and give him a better purpose in life in this new timeline. So hopefully, like I said, he's not just this one and done thing, gets killed off, and then we have the whole Revenant Kung Lao and all this other stuff that the other timelines have done in the 2021 movie did. And I don't remember reading about this village before in Mortal Kombat. Fangjian. I'm not sure if that's a real village in real life or if that's something they made up in here. Honestly, completely ignorant of that. But it says he spent his life toiling the fields. So has he really been able to, well, it says youthful warrior. I was about to say, has he really been able to practice martial arts, or has he practiced martial arts and he's maybe a master at it, but all he's done is just work all his life? And I think that's something we can all relate to. Just working, going every day to your 9 to 5 or whatever, and feeling like, okay, I want to do something bigger with my life and greater. And sometimes you got to be able to push while still working your 9 to 5 and still pushing for your dreams to do something bigger and greater. I know I pray to the real God, my God, all the time to take me bigger and better than what's before me in my life. So in that sense, he's a very relatable character. However, I don't want Kung Lao to be relatable. I feel like he's been too relatable, like I said, in all the other timelines. He always is this person that wants to do bigger things, and it doesn't mount up to anything by the end of it. So, again, hopefully we get something new. Well, that's all I'm going to cover in this video. In the next video, I will cover the OG Raiden himself, and I guess you could say the new G, Liu Kang. All right, God bless you all. Thank you for seeing my channel again. Take care.